That's as key as anything. So. All right. 30 seconds, boys. 30 seconds. Let's have some fun.
So did you say it's almost the same set of guys as last night?
Yep.
What?
Pretty close. I think they switched that one guy.
Them up. Maybe they softened them up a little bit for us.
That's what I told Lloyd to do. So, all right. 13 seconds, guys. Let's do this. Good luck.
Small bump at 200 meters, right?
Yep. And if we're attacking, try to attack from the back.
I show 2 lines of riders parallel with the middle. We got a big A, or an 8.
Same people with steering as we called out. The guy they switched for does not have steering. But the other guy he switched for did not either, so.
At 0.5 kilometers, you got a draggy bump, right?
Yep.
Micah, you said you're going for it on that one.
Yep, about 500 I'm going to try to roll.
Yeah.
Starts kicking up. Here we go. They're pushing together. They're pushing together. Push, guys.
Yeah, they reacted to you pretty quick. They're pushing through.
Their guy on the back, Ryan, hit his draft completely.
Good.
That's an FYI.
Matt, you want to do a little attack here?
Roger that.
You got one chaser. You two have formed a gap.
Let them do the pulling, Sean. We're good.
Anna,
You're good.
momentum, dude.
Yep, you're okay. Hey, Matt, just stay in the power a little bit. See what this group does. See if you can build up a little bit of gap coming in Northumberland. Just like, not hard.
Is it a big move to the left if he doesn't have any steering?
Yeah, you can. Make him work a little bit. Don't make it obvious. Paul, make sure they're pulling on the front if we can. Try to give him as big a gap as we can.
Main pack, you've got 400 meters to some bumps. Got 2.2 are bumps coming up to 2.5.
Ned Sawyer's their light guy, so stay with him there if you can. Stay with him.
Get that draft if you can. Good job, Derek.
Watch it, guys. Watch it here. They're pushing a little bit. Stay tight, Dan.
Good work, Derry. He's trying to gap you. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, feel free to yell at me. Really easy for me to fall off the back.
Stay focused, guys.
I was turning on my second fan. Looked down.
So I was trying to go.
Got him, I got him. Just follow his wheel, guys. Follow his wheel. Trying to make it difficult before the climb. Just stay in his draft. When we get to the bottom climb, everybody hit their draft and go really hard.
3.6. 3.6 is the hill.
Right after next bridge is go time.
Then get tight.
Good job, main pack. Ben's right in there.
Here we go, boys. Zip. Make a break. Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah, they're going. They're going. Come on, Ben, can you give a little push up just over this hill? You got a downhill after, right?
Come on, John, push. Stay in. Come on, Paul.
My heart rate is dangerously high.
Matt, hold Sawyer.
Paul, if Ben gets close to you, he doesn't have steering, so keep that in mind. Okay? If you're trying to let him draft.
They can't hold this, boys. Stay with it.
Yeah.
Come on, John. All right.
Sorry, guys.
You okay?
You're fine.
Good, Paul. Group up. Try to get the back to Matt. Matt, stay with
We're coming
Sawyer.
through.
Sean, grab that wheel of Vince.
Ah, he's
Okay,
going.
grab that wheel. Come on. Let's go, Matt.
Paul, unless you're gonna catch them on your own.
I got it.
Matt, stay with him.
Good job, guys.
Well done, Matt.
Good job,
Yeah,
Matt.
brother.
Good catch.
Sean,
Sean,
grab
you're
Vince.
close.
You got this, Sean.
You're
Come
close.
on, push it.
You're close.
There you go, Matt. Sean, put Vince in the wind if you're in front of him. If not, just sit on him. He ain't coming back.
Sean, you have steering.
Where? I know how it works.
So,
Told you I only had one match.
There you go, Matt. Oh, we do have arrow.
Nah, he jumped me. I got nothing in the legs.
okay, making a move. They're making a move up front.
I can't.
That's okay. Good job, Matt. Everybody stick with you guys if you can. Hold in there. They're easing, Matt. They're easing. Got one guy off the front. I don't think there's any way we can win now. Now it's just for pride, boys. Making it work out either way.
Coming up on you, Matt.
Matt and Sean, you both have steering, right? and the
Yeah.
the guy that you're going to be with here does not have steering.
That's correct.
Maybe use that to your advantage. There you go, Micah.
Keep it up, Paul. You're catching us.
What's these guys? That's. You might tell me about Sauer. What are his numbers? Did I lose everybody?
Good job, Micah. That guy in front of you is not good.
Keep it up, Sean.
Okay.
Watch. He's making a move, guys. Sean, Matt. Sorry. Work together.
I don't have it.
I'm done, man.
Good job, guys.
I was not
Keep
ready
working.
for that one.
You're okay.
13 watts.
Keep doing your own race. You got this.
You two work together. Okay? Matt and Sean. Just reel them back in.
Yeah, he was toying with us. Look at him do 4.2.
Yep.
Micah, watch for them to go when Sour catches.
Good work, Micah. You're in tough though, bud. Yep. Good. Good chase, Micah.
Dirty, dirty. Nope. Dirty. Dirty boys, dirty.
They doubled down on you, bud. They really did.
I was doing it to them, so.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. Strong boys. Strong boys. Keep pushing, guys. Keep those watts up. At least over 2.5. Come on now.
Keep an eye on Micah. That Sawyer has some kick.
Yep.
got a bump coming up here. Hey, bud.
Yep. Thank you, Ebs. Much appreciated, buddy.
It's a tough group to go against, those.
Yeah. Matt, Sean, wait up for Paul if you can.
Oh, you guys
You
are
guys
close.
move.
Yes.
Battle
We're
each
close.
other. Battle each other, guys. Make it fun. Oh, go.
Oh,
He saw it.
get back on his wheel, bud.
Sheesh.
There you go. Good catch.
How you doing, Paul? You need a second to catch your breath?
Yes, please.
Good catch, Paul.
Sorry, I waited too long to try to catch. Shouldn't have waited till you were 30 up.
Get in there, Paul.
$5K to the finish line, Micah. You three grouped up, taking 30-second pulls.
Just doing it.
some little bumps here, Micah. We got the downhill coming up. It's up to you to keep us from the sweep, brother.
Got one more good one in him. He might give me. We'll see.
Oh, he's saving his juice right now, bud.
I'm hoping he just waits for the sprint. Give me a shot.
He's pushing. .5 to the finish, Micah.
Stay with him, Micah.
The sprint's a drag race, bud. It's a drag race. I don't know if you want to be, it's a long one. I don't know if you want to be first on the jump.
You got him. You got him. Stay with him.
If you are going to jump, use your steering.
Matt, y'all keep working. Doing great.
Yeah, they're
Watch
coming
for him
right
to
up.
jump when he catches. If you guys
They're
catch,
com-
watch for him to jump.
It's 500 meters.
800. Yeah, it's 800.
Oh, 800?
Rust.
Sorry.
Yep, you're okay.
He's pulling up, bud. Here he goes. Come on now. Just stay on his wheel. Stay on his wheel. Now's your time, buddy. Now's your time. Let's go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Good work.
Well done, Paul. Well done, Matt. Well done, Sean. Way to come back, guys. Keep it up, man. Doing great, brother.
Finish it off, fellas.
It's not my kind of race.
Make sure you say thank you to those guys.
Almost there, Ben.
And make sure when you save, just save public.
Maybe everybody save this one as private and say we made a mistake.
What's that? No, no.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Good finish here, Benny.
Yeah, well done, boys. Way to come back strong.
I know he was toying with us at the end there, but I was really hoping we were going to catch you.
Yeah, you were really close.
My hopes were up there. Oh well.
Well done. That's all right, man. That's what it's all about. Just getting better and having some fun. We aren't going to win everyone, and majority of them will probably lose if we're racing up. So that's the design of the ladder. We'll get some teams who are a lot better than or evenly matched with. Then we'll also get some teams like that that are better. But if they push us and we keep working, that's the goal. So it was at least a good workout, eh? See? How'd you guys enjoy Paul and Sean? Lots of fun.
I don't like. It's a great workout, but that's not my kind of race.
The 90K on Sunday probably didn't help things.
No, but had I done that or had I not done it,
Good job, Ben. Good finish.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean, if I'd gone for you right away, I might have been able to help you stick with that guy, but I just couldn't decide whether to drop
He
back
caught me.
to... Well, no, I mean,
He caught me napping.
yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. All of a sudden, he's off the front. I'm like, crap, there he went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did
he got some-
13.7 to get away, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
there's no catching that
Well,
Yeah.
the big thing,
for like a second.
to get, especially Paul and Matt, you got to remember, is those, like that guy was 69 kilograms. So he's got to put out a ton more power to match what you guys can do in a sprint. Yes, your sprint may be like, 9 or 10, but that's really realistically like a 12, compared to what he's doing. So he can just stay on it, halfway stay in his draft, even though he's putting out 13.
Yeah.
You
Like I
can
said, he
have,
caught
Got
him.
him, but
you can
then
hold
Caught me
him, yeah.
napping.
he's a B, so he just did it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, usually if you can sustain 2 attacks, they can't, even if they're doing 4-0 or 4-5, they won't ride away from you. That's the big thing in these ladder races, that we usually, especially our bigger guys, have a good weight advantage on everybody else we're racing. And that equals a lot on a flat course. Not always. And this one was a little bit, those draggy hills really kill you. That 1%, it doesn't seem like much, but man, if those guys are strong, it makes it that much harder because you can't get recovery. So we need to put it on a super flat course where you have maybe a punchy
you big
hill.
You big guys are just used to being able to get recovery.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a flat course, Even if they're pulling, we can, but
I couldn't even, like, on those 1%, I was lucky if I could get 35 by myself.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the hard thing. There was, at that one point, I was like 7 seconds behind Sean and Vince and 7 seconds ahead of Ben, and I dropped down to 2.5, but my 2.5 is enough higher than Ben's that I kept pulling away from Ben while not getting any closer to the Sean. And I should have just stopped.
Well,
I was completely blown up, so
yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you get Ben,
I couldn't
if you would have got
catch
Ben,
you.
if you would have got Ben back in there with you to get back up to Sean, he wasn't going to be able to hold that pace just because the weight differential, anyways. So if it's like that, you're better off just trying to catch the guy that's in front of you. You know, because a lot of times, if you get dropped, it's because you got dropped because of the reason because you're at the limit, and especially if you're light, it's really hard to make up ground on somebody, unless you have a lot of weight.
Yeah, that's what I finally was able to, because I weigh more than everybody else. I was able to pull it back. But yeah,
Right.
that was just.
And Sean's right in that sweet spot of 76 and healthy, like those other guys. So we're the ones that are lagging behind. Need to get down to where he's at. Great job tonight, guys. Way to keep working. That was nice to see you guys come back. That was sweet. So great job. Great team effort there. Whew.
Wow.
I tried to attack those guys up front just to break it up a little bit, and just one by one they attacked me and rode off. I was trying to just keep attacking to try to keep their momentum down to hopefully see if you guys could somewhat come back together, but they were just too strong. So, and they just ride away, and I couldn't cover it.
Yeah,
at least we got one. So it's a small win. Wasn't a complete shutout, so we'll take it. Better than Avalanche did, so we got to be happy with that. But I think if John and Lloyd would have stayed up with those guys, they could have held them. So I don't know if we really got the victory right now. So. But I think it's good strategy at the start to try to do something. And like I said, we knew what they were going to do when they attacked on that hill, and they had just a little bit too much. So.
Well, if we had just sat in, it wouldn't have made any significant difference there. Because I was sitting in, and they walked straight away immediately.
Yeah, I don't think there was enough time before. Looking back on it, there wasn't enough time for those attacks to do damage before we got there. We would have had 10K before we got to that, maybe, but even then, I don't think it would have mattered. Those guys are just too strong.
If that hill had been about 5 seconds shorter,
yep,
we could have done it. I made it all the way to the top, but then when we turned the corner, I just couldn't hold it anymore, and I think that was kind of everybody. If it had been about 5-8 seconds shorter, we would have been able to stick with them around that corner and down the other side, but it wasn't, so it wasn't. It's how.
Yeah. Oh man, that was hard.
You guys with the plays or do they have buttons for the power-ups too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Or they...
yeah. Yeah, it does. It's got that. Then, like, all your menu controls, everything. You can basically do everything through the plays except for type letters.
Yeah, the power-up deployment button is the sole reason why I got these.
Because at the bottom of the climb, when I hit my power-up, it didn't do anything. So I was trying to ramp at the back to come through and be at the front at the bottom of the climb, like with a little bit of momentum. But instead I was trying to get to my draft button at the same time. And so I lost a second or two of having draft.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made the difference, but it was disappointing.
Yeah, it's always bummer.
It wasn't like I didn't hit the space bar is my button. It wasn't that I didn't hit it, that you're
Just didn't
flailing
go
for
off.
it.
Yeah.
When you're flailing for it, maybe I hit Alt or something at the same
Right.
time.
Yep.
Because I was on the beginning of the race. I know I double checked that as we come out of the pen. I always check that. So I must have hit one of the other keys as I flailed over at it beside me.
Yeah, that always happens when you're in a panic like that. Yeah, for sure.
I so often have my sauce or my music player slightly on top, and then the space bar does one of them instead.
Wrong menu, huh? Wrong window.
Yeah, and that the button, that power button that plays is kind of my savior because of that, just because it happens so often.
Hey, Matt, does the shift have the button on top, too, on the handlebars? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm not used to it, so I still use my old button combination.
Yeah.
So.
You'll be like that for a long time. Well, I always used to ride the kicker bike in Ant Plus because the Bluetooth draft was so bad. So I would always ride an Ant Plus and none of the buttons worked and steering because I didn't, But then I switched over to Bluetooth finally, and because they fixed the steering a little bit. But man, that's the biggest thing with the plays is the kicker bike seems like it gives me puts you in the gutter all the time, but the plays kind of override that. So that's probably the biggest improvement I've seen with the plays is the draft selection that it gives you seems to be better, at least compared to the kicker bike.
That's so weird.
So that's why you have two different draft lines when you're racing. Like I said, I don't think anybody's tested it with sauce or seen if it makes a difference, those draft lines, or if it's just visual that we're seeing. But like I said, there's definitely two separate draft lines for people that have steering and people that don't.
Well, I've noticed that, when I have play on, but I don't actively use it, my avatar will choose the faster of the two draft lines if there are more than one.
Yep,
so,
I've seen the same thing.
I guarantee it makes a difference which draft line you're in.
And it's weird, have you ever noticed, when you first start up, just warming up, it doesn't really search the draft until you kind of link onto one guy, and then after that, it really searches the draft more. So, definitely some advantages to them, I think. So,
it's almost.
Sorry, Ebbs. Just want to say thank you, buddy, for DS, and I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a tough course right out of the gate, guys. There's we've had. I don't know. I've been involved in one of those, and that's just a matter of just making it to the end, and getting your workout in.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's a cool thing, man. You guys almost came back to us. That was awesome. That was awesome work to work together, get back. So that was sweet. So
when we got to the top,
we got
to the top of that hill, I glanced down and saw my heart rate at 169, which is marginally below my max, like a few beats. And that's a few minutes into the race. I was like, right. Oh crap.
Yeah, mine was at 180, which is marginally above my max. That's why I was like, I can't do this.
I knew I was popping, but when I saw that, I was like, I really better back off a bit.
Yeah.
Because your heart rate's always a little bit delayed, right?
Yeah. Sean's the only one that can use that as a legitimate excuse. Everybody else just needs to suck it up.
This is legit. I'm looking at it going, crap, if I'm here, how are you guys walking away from me?
Sean, did you get that figured out then, your AFib?
Yeah, knock on wood. I had a